Yo, yo. Chat, chat, chat. How are we doing? Who's ready? Who's ready for that second leg, that long-awaited second leg between Bayern München and PSG? Here's the deal. PSG won the Champions League at this very stadium, which you see behind me, last year. This is where they did it at the Allianz. 90 minutes is what it took them to score 5 goals on Inter, putting 5 past Summer, right? Bayern München beat PSG 6 years ago in the UCL final, COVID times. So who and which of these two teams is going to go on to beat the shit out of Arsenal? Who's doing it? Who do you guys got? Bayern, PSG. Who do we think? Who do we think, chat? Here's my prediction. All right. 7-1. 8-2. No. Okay, seriously though. I've got Bayern going through. I think Hakimi missing is going to be a big deal. I think Luis Diaz is going to be cooking over on that left wing. And I think Bayern at home is a different beast. Although, however, now if PSG goes up 1 goal and they go up early, this might be tricky. Keep in mind, Bayern is down 1. Okay? So they got a little bit of catching up to do. However, far, far better than the 5-2. You know, because at one point in time it was 5-2 over in Paris. Can't forget that. Bayern got 2 past the homeless goalkeeper. PSG's homeless goalkeeper. So, yeah. Are we ready for some halal ball today, boys? We might have as many goals as shots on goal yesterday. Also, chat, remind me to update the aggregate score because I have to do it manually. Remind me to update it if and when it happens. All right, let's see some score predictions in the chat. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I'm going 4-2 for Bayern. 8 goals minimum. Always got to be one guy saying 6-7, 6-7. Come on, brother. In the big 2020-26, really? Lock in, brother. 5-0 PSG. Hey, whatever you're having, I want to have some as well. Whatever you're smoking, I want some as well. 1-0 PSG. Decided by a sucker tap-in. Yeah, right. All right, boys. First things first, let's lock in real quick. Lock in, boys. Lock in. I can't get my shit copyright struck. Also, that version bangs a little harder. The other one's got more class, but this one bangs harder. All right, lock in, boys. Also, I think I fixed the whole spamming thing. It's weird because people kept saying stop spamming, and I didn't realize that people were spamming, right? But I checked the chat afterwards, and on my end, through like the app that I'm using, the program to like multi-stream, I wasn't seeing the chat the way you guys did. So I wasn't able to see people like spamming the same way. So I think slow mode now hopefully should have fixed that problem. Hopefully. If not, just let me know and then I'll go check the thing again. All right. 3 more minutes. Who's ready, boys? Who's ready? Show us what's under that hat. I'll do a hairline reveal, Champions League final. May 30th, be there if you want to see my hairline. I'll do it. May 30th. Be there or be square. Bayern is going to get PSG versus Inter belt to ass. Dude, anything is possible, right? I think this is one of those games, one of those matches where it can go either way. Do you guys remember all the are you coming to the bridge edits when Chelsea was playing PSG? Hey, and Chelsea got the belt to ass. My goodness. What was that? 3-0? No, wait. That was like, hold on. Chelsea PSG second leg. What was the final score of that again? It was 3-0, right? 8-2 aggregate. Yeah, they got the Bayern treatment. We can't predict any team winning. I will say maybe Bayern since Hakimi is missing. I think that's fair. Hold on, I gotta... Whoa! What's going on, Opsion? Best Stein copy. Thanks, Boom. Can I have a shout out? No. Thank you. It's Chelsea, bro. Yeah, but you know, part of the big six. Low-key look like Kim Jong-un in a little German. Kim Jong-un does not have a jawline like this. He don't. That's probably part of why he's a dictator. Because he can't mog anyone. So, you know, you gotta mog people politically, I guess. Schießt uns ins Finale. Beautiful tifo from Bayern München. Alright, let's take a little quick yonder at the lineups here. Take a little look at who's playing. Oh. Why has it got the... Why has it got the wrong screen? Alright, I guess we're not. Here, I can... There we go. There we go. Lima, Ta, Upamecano, Stanisic. So nothing changing over on the Bayern side, if I'm remembering correctly. Pavlovic, Kimmich, Joshua Kimmich, Musiala, the man who dribbles like a deer, Luis Diaz, Mr. Nonchalant, the one and only Hurricane. And then Doué, Dembele, Kvaratskhelia. So Emery just subbing in, and I think the rest is staying the same. So isn't Kickoff supposed to be now? Why is Company just walking out now? Am I missing something? No pens though. This game might go to extra time. And honestly, if I'm being honest, if I may speak truthfully, my own truth, honestly, I think that would be peak. I think this match is so good. We deserve another Inter versus Barca kind of a thriller. You know? That's what I'm hoping for. No goals yet. What the fuck? Haram ball derby? This guy's got jokes. Damn, look at that. Look at that Bayern Stadium. All red. Who you want winning? I was saying this yesterday, right? I think if Bayern wins, I can happily justify Dortmund being second in the Bundesliga, because if Bayern is the best club in the world, then Dortmund is the second best club in the world. I got an ad on this 30 seconds ago. Weird, because I'm not earning any money off of it, so Twitch is just fucking you boys. Oops. Time start. Why is your voice different? Because I'm not in YouTube mode, I'm in streamer mode. You know, it's like a convertible. When it's nice and sunny, you take the top down. When it's a little colder, you put the top up, you know? That's how I operate as well. Yabba dabba doo. Yeah, we might hear that shit 8 times tonight, I can't lie. Safonov. Is that his name? After you play FIFA? We'll see. We'll see how I'm doing today, because I'm leaving town Thursday night, so I gotta prepare a couple of videos for you guys. So I'll see how I'm feeling after the stream, but I might not today. But once I'm back next week, I'm gonna be streaming every day, only over on Twitch. Go follow Twitch if you want to see Uncle Beck struggling through some FIFA. Nice jawline. Thanks, dog. I bet you got a nice one too. Jawline. Talking about the jawline. Do you think Mbappe is the problem? I don't. I think Vinny's the problem. I think the Mbappe hate is a little bit forced, to be honest. Thanks for the follows over on Twitch, boys. Mamma mia. Appreciate you, boys. Favel. King Newf. The Big Lul. King FN. Bex likes Anthony. W username. Alright, we're getting ready. Let's sideline that Mbappe discussion, though, because we are live, boys. Ball's going straight back to Neuer. Dembele with the press. Neuer's got to boot it upwards. All right. Bad pass from Mr. Hurricane. Dude, Hurricane drops so low. It's actually kind of crazy. All right, PSG is moving up the pitch a little bit here. Looking for something up the right wing, but dropping it back to the defenders. Nothing there. I love your YouTube videos. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for hanging out on Twitch with me. I love you, Bex. I love you too. Do you think the Spurs will stay in the Prem? I think they might. They're starting to find form a little bit, so I think they might. But Spurs in the championship would be pure comedy, to be honest. Man, that was a quick 60 seconds. I can't believe the game's already a minute in. 90 minutes at the Allianz are so much faster than at the Emirates. What is that pass from Upamecano? John's pressing. Cravadonna. What's your name? Darren Watkins. Dude, that... You know, I like seeing PSG pressing the absolute shit out of Bayern because that's exactly how they like to play. And I've just seen Dortmund struggle time and time again. Hold on, bad pass by Neuer. Lima wasn't there. Can they do something with it, though? The Pacho dribbling up? Ooh, that's not a foul. Elise is past John. Mendes is ready for him. Sticks his leg out. Ooh, ref lets it go, though. Who's John? Cravadonna. Yo, are you bald? No, I'm not. It's just nice to see PSG working so well together as a team. Oh, that was a nice pass. John's up on goal. John's going in. He's looking for the cross. There it is. Oh, top bins. Top bins. Dembele. Balloon d'Or winner. We might be seeing PSG in the final. Oh, that was fast. That was fast. I called it. I said it at the beginning. If they score an early goal, Bayern's going to be in trouble here. And that was too easy. That was just too easy. That was bad defending from Bayern right there. Little quick 1-2. John's running it down the wing. Not enough pressure. That was a beautiful touch by John. What a guy. I mean, the way he just plays it over, turns the other direction, and just makes the run forward. And there's no one in the back covering Dembele. John just takes one little look. He's not even looking at the ball. He knows exactly what to do with that thing. Ooh. Change the aggregate. Thanks, boys. Boom. Done deal. Appreciate you, boys. 2 minutes in. Ooh, and Emery sends it into the net one more time. I mean, Luis Enrique is celebrating like the match is over. This is crazy. I cannot believe we already got as many goals today as we did yesterday. When do you think Anthony will score? Probably 12, 15, and 16 minutes. And then he's going to get subbed off to just to be safe. Nah, Bayern will come back. That is the thing, right? If this was like 90th minute and PSG scored, the game's just over. Because there's only 90 minutes in football, right? But there's still time left. 2 goals is doable. I mean, if there's one thing about this Bayern team, they play all the way until the end. The resilience has actually been incredible. They've been down so many times this season and still managed to find a way back. like against Mainz last weekend, against I think Augsburg, even against Heidenheim with that late Olise winner, or where they tied at least. Meanwhile, Dortmund's just dropping it. As soon as they fall behind, they forget how to play. Beck scoring 6 minimum. I'm getting subbed in second half. That's why I'm sitting up here right now. I'll stream the first half and then I'll be on the pitch. Hold on, that wouldn't that mean I'm pulling a German Figo? I'll score 6 for PSG. How am I doing today? Doing well. How are you? Matter of fact, I'm doing great. We already seen as many goals as yesterday in the first 3 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Bayern O is conceding early. Remember against Madrid? Yeah, Neuer absolutely gifted that one over. That's a nice ball. Lima's on the wing, but I don't see anyone making any deep runs. Oh, Kane's staying a little bit outside of the box. Lima's dropping back, plays it over to Elise. But Mende, oh, Pacho got the ball from him. That's a foul. PSG gets the ball. You're half Turkish? No, I probably have eaten enough döner to be half Turkish, though. Holy, already 1 goal. Arteta must be crying right now. Yeah. You know Arteta's in the mud. He's watching this. He's shaking, trembling in his boots, knowing that he's got to go up against the PSG that put 5 past on my last Champions League final. Who do you think will win, Bayern or PSG? I called my score prediction was 4-2 at the beginning of the match for Bayern. So we're already on track. I just need 5 more. If I'm being honest though, I think PSG is gonna win. Like I said this yesterday too, right? Like realistically, I think PSG is gonna win. Hopefulistically, I think 4-2 would just be an exciting match. Maybe 4-3, 3-2. Maybe some extra time, you know what I mean? Can you send me Pokemon packs? Brother, I am as poor as you are. We are the same amount of unemployed. All of this is just volunteer work from your boy. I just would watch this anyway, so I figured I might as well hang out with you guys, right? I just thought about Arsenal holding a UCL. Yeah, diabolical. You guys remember when Speed touched the UCL trophy before before Mbappe? Or dude, how funny would it be if PSG wins back-to-back Champions Leagues while Mbappe switched to the mighty Real Madrid just to get no trophies? Do the voice from your videos. Arteta must be trembling in fear right now, knowing that PSG is coming for him. If this PSG squad was able to put 5 past Inter, they're putting 10 past this Arsenal squad. Top 5 cuisine. Döner, Schnitzel, Döner. Imagine he leaves Real Madrid and they win. Honestly, that sounds like the plot. Also, shout out to the new followers over on Twitcheroonie, Alessandro, Mrs. Rabs, Imai, Cali, Waffel. Appreciate you guys following over there. Thank you. Haram ball is better. Chad, can we ban this guy? Why are Germans so bad with Paris? Well, they did beat him in the Champions League a couple of years ago in the final. And then Dortmund beat him 2 years ago as well. So I wouldn't say we're bad. Oh, a little touch, little set piece action. Olise's got the ball. That's it. Cross is a little far. That looks like me playing FIFA right there. That cross looks like me playing FIFA. If you were there on Twitch a couple of days ago when I was practicing free kicks, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Also, I had to send the green screen back. I'm just using the like in-camera thing to like mask me out, so that's why it looks a little shitty. But I'm gonna try and get like a proper green screen here sooner than later. Because I kind of like this, you know? I mean, like, it'd be cool to have like a cool background, whatever, but I think the stadium atmosphere is kind of nice. I just don't like how my arms be just like disappearing, but whatever. Anthony will score a banger for Bayern, trust me. At least 3, am I right? At least 3. Can I have 99% plus 1% of your fortune? Brother, you would have $0. PSG 2 in a row coming soon, dude. I think so, and I think it's a like great sign for world football. You know, I mean, obviously they have stars in their squad is worth a lot, but they just work so well together. And I think there's certain clubs. I'm not gonna say any names. I'm not gonna say any names, but there's certain clubs that have a lot of ego and a lot of locker room problems. Dortmund is trash, and water is wet. Grass is green. There's a couple of clubs that could learn a thing or two. All right, Diaz has got the ball. That's a good pass. That's a nice turn. Ooh, it made it into the box. Good pass by Musiala, but someone got their foot on it, and it goes to the homeless goalkeeper. The Bayern fans have got to bang those drums like crazy right now. They need to. Vine boom so annoying. Unk, don't use it. You can leave. I marked my calendar for the Rio spam. When do we start? You guys just need to go for it. You guys just gotta send it. Saka is the worst player. Saka is the best player. Make up your mind, chat. Come on, lock in. Harry Kane takes a little shot. It's not going anywhere. PSG has a chance here to counter. Upamecano's getting his ankles broke. John's got the ball just at about the halfway line. Nice little turn. That's a foul. That's a foul. John gets to keep the ball. Parents' credit card, bro. Get your hands on that credit card, and then once once I can get subs on Twitch, just gift like 500. 500 Ziftits would be so legendary, bro. All right, that goal definitely shook things up, you know. I think you can kind of tell Bayern's a little panicky, you know. There's obviously stress. There's more expectation now. I think Bayern going out... Here's the thing. Bayern going out with this squad, like them not winning the whole thing is crazy. I wouldn't say unacceptable, but I think the expectation from the club, from the owners, from the players, for themselves as well is to win the whole thing, you know, with the season that they've had. But what was that? Ta summed it up perfectly. He's looking around and he's like, who am I supposed to play the ball to? No one's like offering me a pass. Yeah. Olise is dribbling down the right wing, looking for the cross here. Ooh, that was good defending. Was that Pacho? Was that Mendes? Dude, that was great. He bit just enough, but didn't let Olise get past him. Like, he committed to blocking him. Yeah, Mendes is just world class. My God. This guy's pockets must be heavy. Your game is delayed? Yeah, I know. It's because I'm streaming... Like, I'm watching a stream. Well, I'm watching the broadcast, which it's not satellite, so that's already a little laggy. And then I'm streaming the game, and then YouTube especially, even on like ultra low latency, whatever, is quite delayed. I've noticed. Twitch is a little bit better. Twitch is a little bit more instant, but yeah. And I'm also multi-streaming, so I'm having to send the signal to restream whatever, and then it sends it to YouTube. So there's just a little bit of delay. What's your nationality? German. I have a German passport. Born and raised in Germany. Who do you glaze the most between the two teams? Dortmund and AC Milan. Air conditioner Milan and Borussia Dortmund all day. Dude, Taz just like, guys, I need some help. Like, he's just getting pressed. Ooh. Musiala's passes aren't there, but the thing is, the good news is he's going for it. Hold on. Mendes tried to clear it. Kimmich, the cross is just not what we usually see from Kimmich. Sabitzer bad? I agree. He needs to Borussia Fortman. That one's actually pretty funny. Hold on, he's driving in. Ooh, Mendes gets his foot in the way again. This guy's disgusting. Hold on, Limer's still got the ball. He's in the box. He's looking for something. Upamecano is quite far up. Kimmich loses the ball here to Due. John's just passed Upamecano again. He's just running. This time he doesn't have anyone in the middle though, so he might just take. Hold on, he's just going. He's at the 5-yard box. He takes a shot. It's a corner, right? Oh, dude, how crazy would a John Cravatona Balloon Dior be? Why are you so cute? Oh, stop it! Come on now, come on. Goal ... Bex, get in the pitch. It's kind of boring, bro. You cannot be calling this boring. Not after yesterday. After yesterday, you could probably watch. Oh, I'm not gonna make any women's football jokes. I'm Turkish. Shout out, please. Shout out, Turkey. Thank you for the döner. And I don't even mean that in like a racist or sarcastic way. Just genuinely, that's like the best food I've ever had in my life. Twice a week. Shout out Spain. Only if you guys get knocked out in the World Cup. Bayern still has a 41% chance of winning. Sounds about right, to be honest. Let's see. Musiala. I mean, he got hit in the chest, but I don't think it's enough for anything, you know. He's just putting his arm out and he kind of ran into it a little bit. Like, I don't think that's ever a penalty or anything. Shout out Morocco, they're goated, but don't mention AFCON. 90 plus 3 months. Shout out CTK for following. Shout out Fat Timmy. Shout out Barca winning the UCL, least delusional Barcelona fan. Shout out Pibbles for following over on Twitch. Appreciate you guys. Shout out Dubai, the country or the chocolate? Wait, is Dubai a city or a country? Is Dubai... Keep in mind, I did go to school over here in the States, so... City? Yeah. Are you being for real? Bro, I went to school in the US. Give me a break. Yeah, man. Dortmund are really the Atletico Madrid of Tottenham. Yeah. Yep, it is what it is. But I will love that club through thick and thin. And honestly, inevitably, one of these centuries, we're gonna win a trophy. So, bro, are you dumb? Just a little bit, to be honest. But aren't we all a little dumb? Aren't we all just a little stupid, you know? I think that's what makes life fun. If you're all smart the whole time, every day, it's no fun. Is ice after you, Unk? Nope, I got my green card. I'm legal. Oh, Olise slipped. What is this, the Atletico pitch? Oh, Lima thought he gets the throw in, but he doesn't. Shout out USA. Yeah, shout out USA. You support Tottenham. Is that a question or a statement? How's John doing in the match? Dude, John's cooking. I would be surprised if he doesn't have the highest rating right now on the squad, because he's been great. Yeah, he does. Great assist, great run. I mean, he is so dangerous. And Lima and Upamecano can not figure it out. And that's the problem with these high lines, you know? Like, you kind of saw that against Madrid as well. Like, Madrid gets the ball one time and your knees are shaking. They're quivering, you know? Because you just don't have that pace that someone like John does. And he's just been, oh man, I just love watching him do his thing, you know? Oh, dude, Mendes is so good over on that left back position. My God. Bayern sub and Anthony? I agree. It's about time. It's early enough. Why did you not bid 200 billion for Anthony? That would have been a great signing. That would have been a great signing. This match is so compared to yesterday's match. My brother does not have eyes. What are we talking about, bro? We might have seen as many shots on goal in the first 20 minutes of this game than we saw the whole entire match yesterday. And I know you can't just measure like the quality of a game with shots on goal, but I don't know. This is just fun, creative runs. Like, I don't know. Atleti just didn't really get anything done. And I just don't really understand when people are talking about like, oh, it was like a strategical masterpiece and you really got to understand ball to enjoy a match like that. Like, strategic, like parking the bus? Are we just playing a 5-5-0 and hoping for a tap in or a penalty? Like, what are we doing? What do we mean strategy, you know? Unk's really using sound effects on a live stream. Loki, I fell asleep after watching the game yesterday. Yeah, I've seen schoolyard matches with better accuracy. I agree. Hold on, Doué is cooking. He's just dribbling, but I don't think he has anywhere to go. And honestly, it seems like, wait, hold on, the ball's still live. John's got it. Are we about to see it? Oh, a little deflection. That was big. I think if Lima doesn't get his leg in the way there, that ball might be going in. Because it was heading, I think he was going far corner and Neuer was a little bit out of position. Ooh, Bayern's on the counter. Harry Kane tries to cross it, but no cigar. Diaz is cutting in. Probably has to play it out wide again. There's the cross. Mendes gets his head on it first. Lima with a not bad touch. Drops it back to Elise. Kimmich tries to chip it in. I almost feel like Kimmich in a situation like that just needs to shoot. I think he just needs to take a shot at the goal. I've seen Kimmich score goals from right outside the box. He's like the German Valverde, you know? Diaz is just breaking this man's ankles. Ooh, sails it right over. That would have been a nice solo goal right there. Why do you call him John or Cravadonna? Cravadonna with homage to Maradona. And then John, just because I can never spell his last name. And I don't even want to try to say his last name. So I figured John was just a little bit easier. Poor Zaire Emery. Yeah, man. That boy's getting cooked. Kravachakilia. Kravachakiria. Kravachakiria is easy? I don't think so. I just disagree. Just say Kvaradonna. That's what I already say that. Goodbye, Bayern from the UCL. That's crazy. I don't know if it's like that. They still got 70 minutes. 70 minutes at the Allianz is a fairly long time. How do you think Man United will do in the Champions League next season? I think that all just depends on what coach they get. I think it just depends on what they decide to do. And they're kind of like in a weird position because what's his face? Sir Michael Carrick's been doing a great job, you know? So I think it's just kind of a tricky situation for him. Because like you want to, it's just tricky. Because you want to make sure that they get a good coach. Like he's been doing great, but he hasn't proven himself yet in like European competition as well. And I think a lot of like the good that's happening with Man United is stuff that Amorim did. And you guys might think I'm goofy for saying that, but I think Amorim had a lot to do with their current form. He just switched up the... Because Amorim was like so dead set on playing a back three, and United playing as a back four right now is just working for him. So tough. AC Milan has won more trophies than Real Madrid in the last 2 years. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Especially winning the Copa, like, that shit was funny against Inter. Inter really bottled the quadruple in like 2 weeks. Guess what kit I'm wearing? Anthony Real Diabetes. Do you think Company would do so well in his first season? Isn't this his second season? Didn't they win the league with Company last year? Real won 2 trophies? Yeah, but those 2 trophies aren't like real trophies. Wait, hold on. Musiala lost the ball. Ah, they're just playing it back. You can tell PSG is like fine buying some time. Like they're still looking aggressively, but not as aggressively. Is Leao good? I've not heard anything about him lately. Leao's been kind of ass, to be honest. The man's got more released songs than assists. He's got more commercial appearances than match appearances at this point in time. When did you love for Anthony start? Just about the same time when I started forming thoughts. Saying Italy will win the 2020, 2020, 2020, 2027 UCL, mark my words. I think so too. Oh, that challenge was a little crazy from Upa Meccano. Throw in for Bayern, but is he still alive? Someone check this man's pulse. Is he knocked out? Yo, if he strategically killed Nuno Mendes so that Olise can get past him, that's actually really smart. I got a shower. Be right back. I shower, by the way. Damn, that boy. Ooh, and Mendes was coming in hot too. Ooh, that jump was. Ooh. I mean, he died. Yeah. Did you start watching Naruto because of that ass eFootball commercial? I actually did. I can't lie. I was like making the video and doing the research. Yo, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Arjen Robben. I will never forget you, what you did in that 2012-2013 Champions League final. What the fuck? What was that goal? Robben. People trying to talk shit about Dortmund as if they haven't been in 2 Champions League finals in the last decade. Olise trying to get past Mendes. Oh, that was so close. That was barely over. Ooh, that was a nice shot. He almost curled that in. Dude, Arjen Robben would have probably been proud. Cut in and then shoot. One and done. Oh, that would have been a crazy goal. Anke's pushing 40. Anke's pushing 50. Arjen Robben, probably like 70 years old at this point in time. Pulisic is better than Lamine. With the username being Barca winning the UCL. Do with that comment what you want. Okay, Bex, but have they won any of them? Well, yeah, back in like the 90s. Ooh, dangerous touch by Upa. Musiala. I mean, this is just one of those matches where everyone has to just be thinking and on their feet the whole time. You don't really get any breaks with this kind of press. The way is pressing. Who's that? Fabian's pressing Lima. Olise is getting pressed by Mendes. John's pressing Upamecano. Like, everyone's just like, we're playing man-to-man defense, dude. What is this, basketball? So you can say Schweinsteiger, but not Cravadonna. Well, who's this referee, by the way? I feel like this referee is gonna be causing problems. Who's reffing this game? Yo, why are these Bayern fans having a good time? You guys are down 2 goals. Lock in. Who do you think is going to win the World Cup? Germany. They can't believe that they didn't get the. Was it just a throw-in? Are we this mad about a throw-in? All right, Bayern. I think Bayern needs a goal by halftime, or else this is gonna get really dicey. I think they need at least one by halftime, or else this will get really dicey. Stanisic, nice pass. That's the thing, right? When there's such a high press, you need players to move, and you need to be quick on your feet, and you got to work together. I mean, a press just forces decisions from the other team, and it forces a lot of running, a lot of movement. That's a great ball by Stanisic. The touch from Lima wasn't necessarily great, though. Kimmich wins it over. Plays it down the middle. Kane's there fast as well. Kane just, man, this guy's everywhere. His heat map looks like just looks like a number 8. Maybe even like a number 6 at times. Bayern's in the box. PSG is calling offside, but I don't think it is. They're playing over by the left flag, looking for something. What was that by the homeless goalkeeper? Ah, they're calling handball. Yeah, they're calling handball, but what do you... Not this again, bro. Oh, not this again. How are we just gonna keep calling handballs, you know, for everything? I'm going to sleep. Have a good night. Sleep well, brother. Thanks for swinging by. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I mean, that's just never a handball, is it? Like, he literally just ducks and the ball hits his hand. I don't know. I will say, though, if Dortmund was playing right now, I'd be screaming as well. Thanks for following over on Twitch. Harambo, Arteta, and Pano. Appreciate you guys. Stop saying PSG scored. PSG did not score. Fake news. Fake news. Chat, type 1 if you think that was a handball. Type 2 if you disagree. Type 1 if you think that was a handball. Type 2 if you disagree. Because I'm 2 all the way. I don't know if... I don't think that was a handball. That many ones? You guys really think that's a handball? Explain to me why that was a handball. Because he just, like, he was clearing the ball and the ball would have just gone out. It's not like he blocked a shot on goal. It's not, because ball and hand. All right, brother. Thank you. Thank you for explaining it. Appreciate that. Bro, it hit him in the hand. Are you tripping? Yeah, but it hit his arm. I understand, but who was it? Vitinha or Emery, whoever, he was just trying to clear the ball. And then he's like, oh shit. You know, Joao Neves just like, oh shit. It's not like he put his arm out to block a shot. It wasn't like a Kukurea situation. You know? Bex, I have a question. Why don't you sound like how you sound in your videos? Like I was saying earlier, I've got a YouTube voice and I've got my normal voice. It's like a convertible car. You know, you take the top down when it's sunny outside. It's YouTube. And when it's a little cloudy. Oh, big header. Neuer had his hand on it though. Neuer's actually locked in today. He does not want to lose. That was so close. I think if PSG goes up 2, I think this game is over. The dictator is calling. Dude, just answer. If you don't answer, you're going to be in trouble anyway, so. Which voice is your real one? This one. The way I've been talking. Write the script for the 2020, 26, 27 season. I signed an NDA. I can't talk about anything. Oh, Neuer. So the Bayern fans are throwing shit at the corner flag, but Neuer is running out there telling them, guys, stop. Stop. He's pointing at his wrist. He's like, hey, we're down. We're the ones that are down 2 goals. Stop doing that shit. You're wasting our time. Guys, we need to score the goals. Hello, Bexenheim. What's going on, Frank's hot dogger? Vitinha taking a shot, and it's going out. All right, that's another corner. That was a nice header from Neves, though. Just kind of redirecting it, you know. All right, corner's getting played out to the center of the pitch. Vitinha's got the ball. He's moving it around a little bit. Mendes just taking a shot from 25 yards away. Deflected. Neuer catches it. Fast ball up front. Ooh, that was a nice touch by Emery. That was a nice touch. Bayern getting robbed again. I'm sick and tired of these handball discussions every match, you know? Like, at this point in time, I think we just got to cut everyone's arms off, call it a day. You know what I mean? Just chop the arms off. If you get signed to a big club, you also have to get your arms cut off, put them in a freezer, reattach them 5 years, 10 years down the road, whenever you retire. Just cut the arms off, brother. What are we talking about? And if it touches the stump, it'll probably hurt, but hold on, that's a good cross. Ooh, I think Kane mistimed it a little bit. Looks like he should have had it with his chest. Thanks for following over on Twitch, brother. Oh. What is the other one? You got Pavlovic and Stanisic, right? Those are the two itches. Stanisic and Pavlovic. Yeah. It's just like they play right above one another as well. It's just a little confusing sometimes. PSG is on the counter. Ooh, John Scott. If he can get the ball to John, it's in. Looking for the cross, but... Or sorry, John's got the ball. Fabian was making the run. Mr. Ruiz. How did you feel when Dortmund lost the UCL to Real Madrid in the 2020, 24, 25 season? Are we talking about that 5-1? Or the 5-2? Where Dortmund was up 2 in the first half, and then they take out their wingers and play a fucking 5-4-1 at the Bernabeu? That was tough. That was a tough watch. Good night, brother. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you swinging by. Although this is a crazy time to go to bed. Like, I understand everyone's got to sleep, but brother, this match, you might as well just stay up another hour. What's the worst that'll happen? Bro, is your match a bit delayed? Yeah. I mean, you can see the time up here. So I'm probably, realistically speaking, maybe like 30 seconds or something behind the match for you. Because I got to watch the game myself, and then I'm streaming it through an app that streams it to YouTube and Twitch. So there's like a couple loopholes there. Are you going to the UCL final? I wish. I'm poor. Bayern really needs a goal. PSG's just tightened it up a little bit, you know, now that they're up 1. Now probably was best case scenario for him. Oh, big challenge. Looked like a painful one from here. Just put it 2 times speed. Yeah, good call. That's actually a great shout. Open a GoFundMe so we can pay the tickles for the final. Dude, that would actually be cinema, but I can't do that. I'd rather just hang out here and actually I can't lie. I would much rather be in the stadium, but that's a lot of money. And I don't know if I want to be there when Arsenal wins, to be honest. I'd rather just save that money, do something else with it. Playing it over. Luis Diaz has got the ball. He's out in the corner. He's trying to get past Emery. Absolute stinker. And the homeless goalkeeper gets the ball. Good defending. Remember me, Brody? Yeah, bro. You asked the same thing the other day, didn't you? Do you work at McDonald's? No, but I do like 10-piece chicken nuggets. What's your guys' favorite sauce, by the way? I'm I'm a sweet and sour sauce guy all the way. If I can't get sweet and sour sauce with my nuggies, I don't want it. There's no way that ball's still in, right? Ketchup, barbecue, sweet and sour, hot sauce. Hot sauce is a good one. I don't think they have hot sauce at McDonald's here though. Garlic mayo. That actually sounds really yummy. Can't have McDonald's? Why not haram or what? Only ketchup based. Honestly, ketchup's like a fair second one. Diaz is driving in. He's in the box. Ah, that touch was horrendous. The ball's just going too far. Too much power on it. It's like when you're at a stoplight, you know, at a red light and you think it's green, so you start driving, but the guy in front of you it's actually still red, and so you just rear end the guy in front of you. That's kind of how that touch from Luis Diaz was. Spam 1-1, let's troll Bex. Brother, I you know I can read the chat, right? Fuck it, L. What are you guys gonna make me spell iCup next? You gonna tell me to spell iCup? Facts, I'm back. What did I miss? I don't think anything, to be honest. Luis Diaz has had the ball twice, but done nothing with it. Musiala's got the ball right now. Played it in. Oh, it's a good cross. Close but no cigar. Homeless goalkeeper gets his hands on it. PSG clears it. Spell iCup. Spell iCup. All right, Bayern needs something here before halftime. I think if they don't get anything by halftime, they're going to be in big trouble, especially if PSG goes up 1. Elise's got the ball. That's a nice pass to Lima. Oh, that cross is just a little too high. And Diaz is, I'm going to be honest, Diaz is not doing all that well right now. I mean, his work rate's the same as always, but, you know, he's not really getting anywhere. And Musiala hasn't looked super convincing either. Let's see, 16 touches, 8 passes. He's been, I mean, it's so crazy to me when you look at Musiala's profile as a 10 and then Kane as a 9, and Kane's just everywhere, you know, playing like a false 9, I guess. Crazy. I'm going to go in a bit. Yeah. I mean, I think you should just stay another hour, you know, enjoy the game. How are you poor when you're streaming from the Allianz? Well, they invited me. I'm not getting paid though. This is just, they just wanted me here, which is nice, you know. Top 5 respect moments between Dortmund and Bayern. All right, Musiala's driving down the middle. He's got a good shot. Oh, keeper has his hands on him. I mean, these Bayern fans are just not getting it, right? They're just throwing shit onto the pitch as if it's not their team that's down 2-0. It doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, Musiala took another shot. Right when I was talking about how Musiala wasn't doing that well, he's got 2 great chances. Musiala's a great wonder kid. Yeah, it was unfortunate that he got injured for that long, you know? That was a real bummer. Trying to see, yeah. US, North America. Probably play some GeoGuessr during halftime. There is a bot in here. Get him. Get him. Stop asking me about eye ladies. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. Donnarumma was crying after injuring Musiala. I saw the match at the stadium. What state are you in? Do you have to travel for that game? Donnarumma was crying? Yeah, I remember that. I was actually at a festival, at a music festival in Belgium at the time. Boom. 2 minutes of extra time. You can sense the urgency from Bayern. I mean, I think it's good that halftime's coming up. I think it's nice that company or Vincent Company will be able to tell them to calm down a little bit and calm their nerves because they need it. They need to lock in. What was that pass? Bumbleclap wallahi, bro. Are you on TikTok? I am. Yeah, I just post the same videos that I post on YouTube. Might as well, right? I want them to go extra time. I do too. I think 2 goals in the second half would be peak for Bayern. I always got to be specify that because it's happened so many times where I'm like, I want to see a goal, and then the other team scores, not the one that I wanted to have score. Oh, PSG is looking really good defensively. Oh, able to get nowhere, is he? Got a 6.7 rating. He's taking the most shots. Total shots. 3 on target. 1 on target. Yeah. PSG already won? I don't think so. I mean, that Real Madrid, excuse me, that Real Madrid Bayern match a couple of weeks ago in the quarterfinals, you know. I think people thought that that might have been over. Oh, John gets a yellow card for running away with the ball. Cool tattoos. Appreciate you. Thank you. Bayern trash. I love hate watching Italy and Germany. Honestly, valid. You got freedom of speech, but can't guarantee freedom after speech. Oh, dude, Bayern is so close. It is so close. Is that first half? Is that it? Change the aggregate to what? Bayern is edging us right now? Yeah, absolutely. Walk us through the tattoos. Down the road. Down the road. Some of them have a little bit more meaning than others, so I think down the road we'll do a little tattoo review and everything. I'm gonna go to sleep now. See ya, bro. How are you dipping at halftime though? I feel like this is like you should have taken a nap, woken up, and watched it now. Okay. Halftime. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? United States or world? Let's do oh, famous play. I'm gonna be cooked. All right, let's just do world. Fuck it. Become a pro member. Oh my days, bro. You're gonna make me pay $3 to play GeoGuessr? All right. Look at these stats while I spend $3 a month. Basic. Play 5 minutes every 15 minutes. Play 5 minutes. What the fuck? You're gonna make me get my. Oh my. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. Why aren't you in the stadium? I am. I just pulled up my screen. What I'm gonna do is go use the bathroom real quick, grab my credit card, pay for this. We'll play GeoGuessr, and then we'll get into the second half. Yeah. All right. Cool. Bada bing, bada boom. See you guys in like count to. Okay. Here's what you guys got to do while I'm gone. Count to 60. Single file. Start with 1. The next person says 2. Count to 60. I'll be back. Starting now. All right. I'm back. I'm back. That was 60 seconds, right? On the minute. That was like perfect. That was perfect. That was great timing. Cool. All right. How long do we got? Let me make sure I don't miss the second half here. Yeah. Play some GeoGuessr during halftime. 2 minutes? No, bro. Your time's not working. Your clock's not working. All right. Lock in. Lock in. This looks like Austria. This looks like Austria in the summer. Like, this just is screaming like southern Germany. Look how nice and green it is up here. Oh, some signs. Signs are always good. Signs are always good. Let's see. Let's see. Because it's not this green in like Georgia or not Georgia. Wait. I know that kid. I know that kid. Hold on. That's Jacob. Hold on, that's Jacob. I know this guy. Yeah. He said he moved to Switzerland. 10A. Is there a point multiplier for locking in early? All right, I'm going with my gut. I gotta stand on business. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go like right here. Oh, Hungary. Yeah, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Oh, that looks like. Wait. I've been here before. Wait. No way. Told you. I told you. Dude, I'm nice. I'm actually nice, dude. Woo. All right. Hold on. Okay, game's not on yet. Game's not on yet. Let's see. This looks like the Midwest. Yellow stripes in the road. Do they do yellow in other countries? All right, there's a trailer. Only people in America go camping. At least in trailers. In other countries, you use tents. What do we got? A Toyota. Another Toyota. This has to be the US, bro. Americans love Toyotas. I used to have a Toyota Corolla, by the way. Nice and green, like Midwest. Midwest. Do I like beef jerky? Yeah, it's alright. Not my favorite snack, but like once in a while it'll hit. This is like off somewhere in the boonies, like Midwest somewhere. South Dakota, Florida. Nah, Florida's not this green. Florida's got palm trees. There's pine. So pine probably means a little further north. Let's do... Do we send it like what? Let's do like Montana. Fuck it. I was right on the latitude, though. The latitude was correct. Korea. China? Korea. Okay. Nice. Dude, I'm actually goated, huh? If you were here a couple days ago, you saw how bad that was. We were playing GeoGuessr on stream on Twitch, and it was pretty bad. Let's look at the vegetation here. This looks like close to the equator, somewhere in Asia. I love Singapore. Why would you wear a shirt that says I love Singapore if you're not from Singapore? What? Fraud. Hey, tell him to take that shirt off, bro. Tell him to take that shirt off. Why is he wearing an I Heart Singapore shirt? Yo, that was kind of nice. I don't think we've got time for another one. Should we play some more after the match? That one in the chat if we should just play some GeoGuessr after the semifinals over. GeoGuessr after or nah? Sure. Ooh. Yeah, some GeoGuessr. I'm down. Can you add an emote? Yeah, send it in the chat, big boy. Send it over, Free Cyborg. I'll add it. Bex, should I hack my school's website? For legal reasons, I'm going to have to say no. Yo, Bex, tomorrow I have a math test, but I'd rather be here watching it with you. Peace. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for hanging out. But good luck on your exam as well. Good luck on your exam. I hope it goes well for you. It's math, bro. Just add the numbers together. Alright, I should be added. Was sagst du zu Schiedsrichter? I gotta say, with the referee, someone asked in chat how I feel about the referee. I think the ref's gonna be... People are gonna be mad at him. Let's just put it like that. On timeout. I think people are going to be mad at the referee. I don't think he's going to be able to avoid that, especially after the handball call. Like, it's just unfortunately... Whether people like it or not, it's going to be controversial. Yesterday's, I think, I still don't quite understand. Was there like a foul before? Someone was saying that there's a foul first? It's your birthday? Happy birthday, brother. What kind of car do you got? I don't have a car. I'll be walking. Dude, when is the second half starting? Should be starting any minute right now, yeah? Remove the timeout. Get extension. Did it get added? Let's see. Huh. I don't know why it didn't get added. It says added on my end. It says remove add. Weird. All right, bro. What are these commercials, dude? Lock in. I'm trying to watch this game. Oh, it is added. Okay, yeah. It's like if it's not popped out, then it doesn't show up. I don't know why. What are you watching on? I'm watching it on Paramount Plus. This is not an endorsement. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Bex, if you weren't a YouTuber, what would you be? Probably homeless. Come on, bro. You would be an Anthony ambassador? Yeah. Can watch it there. It'd be sick if you could like share the games, but I don't think that they'll ever let any streamer, like, I don't care how big of a streamer you're. Oh, hold on, Megan Fox commercial. What is she doing? Yo, stop winking at me. Can I show the commercial or not? Who's your favorite player and club? By the way, love your videos. They're so good. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the kind words. Favorite club, obviously Dortmund. Air Conditioner Milan is a second for me. And that's it. Those are the only two clubs that I personally support. I don't really have a team in the EPL. I don't have a team in Spain. I guess I like Benfica Lisbon, but only at a distance, right? Like I went to Lisbon, and the part of town that I stayed in, they were all Benfica fans. So after talking to all those wonderful people in Portugal, which, by the way, Portugal is amazing. You know, it was like, all right, I'll root for Benfica, you know? Just thinking about all the wonderful people that I met and that I talked to, so. Been dethroned as number 3. Why did you choose Bex as your name? I'll tell you guys later. It does have some background story, but you might think it's cringe, or you might think it's cool. It just, we'll see. I'll tell you guys later. First, we'll do the hairline reveal. All right, second half. I can't believe PSG is up 2 going into the second half here. They're actually up 2. Bayern München is like, they're sitting in front of an exam right now. They're looking at a math test, and they studied, but they can't remember what they studied. They don't quite remember what they were talking about, but they know that they looked at it, right? You ever have that happen? You study for an exam, and then you get the exam, and you're looking at it, and you're like, what the fuck? Right? That's how they're feeling right now. Now, here's the problem. If PSG scores a second goal here in the second half without Bayern doing anything, and they go down 3, it'll be like having studied for a math exam, and all you're looking at is words. You're like, holy shit, this is an English test. I have no idea what the fuck's going on here. Right? 3 is too much. I think 3 is too much. 2 is even tricky without getting anything in the first half, and with how PSG have been showing up. So, we'll see. This would be an exciting second half. Winner goes to the Champions League final. Honestly, winner just wins the Champions League, so. Pex, notice me, please? No, only on Twitch, buddy. Love from the Isle of... It's pronounced obsidian. Good to know. I'll keep that in mind, buddy. I think the word buddy is so funny. Like, I call everyone in my life buddy. Even my best friend or my dad, you know, or my little brother. Like, what's up, buddy? How's it going, buddy? I'm watching live, but I came to watch you because I love your videos. I appreciate you. Yeah, to everyone really in the chat hanging out. I'm very thankful that you guys are here hanging out with me. Listen to me yap with this peak football in the background, you know? Crazy that they let you stream from the stadium roof. Yeah, well, the rest of the tickets were sold out, you know, so they just put me wherever they could. And this was the only place they could fit me in. Also, this tifo is actually crazy. Why put up a tifo like this when you can just throw toilet paper? All right, let's lock in. I gotta time the start right. I haven't messed it up yet. Gotta go see him. See you in math class, bro. We are not in the same math class, bro. Oh, here we go with PSG's fucking terrorism strat, where they just kick the ball from the start out on the field edge. God, that's so goofy. I wonder if more clubs are gonna start adapting that tactic. Who do you want to see win? I keep going back and forth on this. And maybe this isn't the answer that you wanted, but I would be fine with either team winning. Hold on. Olise running down with lots of pace. Pacho's keeping up, though. Is that a throw in for BAYERN? All right, off rip. I mean, BAYERN needs a goal here. ASAP. Oh, bad touch from Musiala. Bad touch. They cleared, and now we're back to pressing. Now we're back to just running back and forth. Hi, Bex. Hi, brother. What's going on? Welcome to chat. Watching your stream while watching the match. Best commentator of all time. Appreciate you, bro. And honestly, if you line it up with the time too, you know, that's why I got the timestamp up here. If you line it up, probably, you know, probably not bad commentating when I am commentating. This is not halal ball. It's getting there. It's going to get there. What was that pass? Don't even give him the thumbs up. That ball just went straight out. Wait. What is the title? What is the title on Twitch? Okay, title's correct. Oh, update. Yeah, I see. I think someone earlier was saying like update the aggregate score. I think they meant the Twitch title, but it just meant aggregate going into the game. So it's fine. It's fine. Please support me, bro. Big fan. I'm a kid editor. I wish you the best of luck. Just keep doing it for the love of it, you know? And one of the biggest things that I took with me, like a piece of advice that I got when I first started making YouTube content and taking it more serious was, oh, did he just kick him in the head? Hold on. Ooh, Harry Kane with the, ooh. Did it actually touch him? Or did it barely touch him and he's just wasting time? Is he bleeding or not? If he's not bleeding, stand the fuck up. Come on. What has he added kids? Yeah, great question. What's your favorite food? Döner. Döner all the way. And then köttbullar, like Swedish meatballs, up there as well. I will say though, I eat green beans in my free time like a freak. Because I need more fiber. So I just be eating green beans all the time. The guy whom is called Kurt. I'm sure there's a shorter way to make that Twitch username work, right? But thanks for following over there anyways. I love your videos. Never give up. Thank you, guys. I do it for you guys. I really do it for you guys. You probably know by now that I don't even make money right now anyways. I haven't made any money this year making videos, but I still do it every day. Just because I love y'all. Oh, they put a little thing on his head, bro? I don't know. It didn't look like they really touched him like that. Is he actually bleeding? If he's bleeding, if he's got a wound, shave his head. Shave his head. We actually might go 90 minutes at the Allianz without hearing the yabba dabba 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 do. I just remember to have a dentist appointment to put on braces tomorrow. That's crazy. You're getting them on tomorrow? That's a big day, dude. Good luck. Have fun. My little brother had braces for a couple of years, and when he got them off, looked great. Will you watch El Clasico live? Unfortunately not. I'll be out of town. I think the next watch along will be, let me see. Let me take a quick yander at the schedule. I gotta figure that out. I'll probably start watching the I cannot watch Arsenal games, but I'll probably watch the Man City games for the title race. Maybe I'll do the Arsenal games as well. City Crystal Palace. We'll definitely do FA Cup. We'll definitely do Copa. We'll definitely do DFB Pokal. And we'll definitely do UCL final. And I love Bexy. I love you too. Thanks for following over on Twitch, buddy. Bro, I'm not spelling that shit. Stop asking me. I got free will. You can keep saying it all you want. I hopefully, if all goes as planned, gonna be streaming every single day for the World Cup. Do watch-alongs every single day. That should be peak. I'm excited. But I think the only thing is on the, what is it, there's one of the days, I have a wedding that I want to go to. It's a family member's wedding. But the only thing is Ronaldo and Messi play on that day. So that's the question. It's like, do I miss the wedding to watch the GOATs play? Or do I go to the wedding? I have a test at Man City next week. Wish me luck. Good luck, bro. Miss the wedding? Only Messi will play. Miss the wedding. Tell them to turn on the match. Go to the match. Never mind us. Yeah, Sarah Fox. I think you might be right. Do a watch party at the wedding. That's what I was thinking about. I think that'd be funny. But at that point, like, instead of this background having the wedding behind me, nobody cares about weddings. Has anyone at the wedding won a UCL? Just me. I'll be the only one if I go. What do you know about Croatia? Croatia had a miracle run a couple of years ago. What is Diaz doing? I honestly, do you guys know who they're gonna sub in for Diaz? Who goes left wing for him? Like, Kane's trying to shoot, it's not going anywhere. Diaz has just been looking like not the best. I don't know. I love Duna. Yeah, me too. How do you feel about the referee this match? I don't know. I'm just tired of all these like referee conversations and always trying to blame the ref for everything. And at some point in time, like, it just is part of the sport, you know. I don't know if it's because of social media. I'm sure people have always complained about the referees, but at some point in time, bro, we just got to accept that we just didn't score as many goals as the other team, you know? Do you like Brazil? Yes. I do. Will you give me a shout out? No. Watch the match in the toilet when you go to the wedding. You might be on something, bro. You really might be on something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably go to the wedding. I'll be honest. Because I'm going to be streaming every other day of the World Cup. You know what I mean? I think that, like, literally, genuinely, that is the only day that I'm going to be missing. So, I think, and it's group stage. There was something else that I wanted to do, but it's during, I think there's 2 quarterfinal matches, so I'll stream the quarterfinal matches. And so I think here's my plan. I'll do at least 1 match of World Cup every day. Pick like whatever is the most exciting game, and then I'll do like 2 if it's like, you know, more exciting games, whatever, but then I'll do every single playoff game. I think that'll be the move. Why did you decline your call up to the 2020-26 World Cup? I just didn't think it'd be fair. You know, if Anthony and me are playing at the same time, it's just going to be another AFCON final situation, you know? I'm just going to be scoring a hat-trick, and it's just not that exciting. That's a good... Oh, dude, Bayern's got good chances, but they're not doing anything with it. The match did not live up to its hype. Yeah, honestly, here's the thing, right? If you get 9 goals in the first leg, it's hard to match that in the second, especially at this stage in the competition, right? Both teams probably made adjustments. So, unfortunately, it's not delivered in terms of goals, but I think it's been more exciting than the match yesterday. You know, I think at least we've seen a couple of chances. We've seen a couple of, well, we've already seen a goal. We've seen some really good defending, especially from Mendes. All this pressing as well. That's got to be a foul, right? No, okay. Actually, that's kind of crazy. So we're calling that, but not the grab on Kane. I don't know. That's crazy. Thanks you guys for following over on Twitch, by the way. Went to Goon. Anything happened? No, you didn't really miss anything. You might have missed, was it Pacho getting hit in the head with a foot? Kane cleared the ball and Pacho kind of jumped in. Dude, those PSG jerseys are fucking ugly. I just realized those kind of look like shit, no? The numbers look like a 3-year-old trying to learn how to write numbers when they're having to trace it on a piece of paper and they're hella off the lines. Well, that's a good pass from Vitinha. Doué has got a lot of space. Step over one. Takes a shot. Too central. Neuer gets his fists in the way. Ball's still hot, though. I think Musiala is able to recover it. Oh, that's good combination play here. That's the kind of link-up play we need to see from Bayern. Bex, you're the best YouTuber. You make my day better. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Honestly, seeing comments like that is what I do it for, you know? Because I grew up watching YouTubers, Twitch streamers and stuff, and they had a big effect on my life, so I'm happy that I can repay the favor a little bit. So you're telling me I gooned and Bayern still didn't lock in? Unfortunately, yes. I predicted 4-4 on Washed. Buddy, the aggregate was already 5-4. How's the game going to finish 4-4? Thanks, Goated, for following. Thanks, Keith, for following over on Twitch. Appreciate you, boys. Mamma mia. All right, Homeless Keeper got his hands on the ball. Horrid Henry. Thierry Henry? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why no stream on TikTok? It's a good question. I just honestly, Unk hasn't been able to figure it out. How are you doing? Thanks for the amazing content. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm happy to be here. Happy to be streaming. Happy to have you guys in the chat with me. I'm just waiting for a Bayern goal, really. I like, they're so close. They're so close. They really just need it to work out once, and then I think the momentum will swing. I think this is like a very crucial point in the match, because if Bayern scores, I think they've got a good chance. Bayern scoring 2 goals here is not unrealistic, but they need the first, right? However, if PSG, because the longer the game goes on, the more Bayern has to stretch their lines to try and find these 2 goals, right? Needing 2 goals really puts them in a shitty position. And so that will give PSG more space for counterattacks. And they've got fresh legs, right? They can bring in Barcola. And they just, Doué is fast, right? John's fast. So. Do you use your voice in your videos? Yeah, I do. It's just my YouTube voice, you know? Speaking of Olise, hold on. He's driving down the center, but he's not getting anywhere with that. Ooh, that was kind of a nice lob by Vitinha. Mendes just fucking breaking Lima and Stanis's just ankles, but the pass was not good enough. You can tell PSG is happy parking the bus here. Jump from the top of the stadium onto the pitch. This game needs a spark. Brother, I don't have wings. I would just die. I'm up really tall. I'm up like really high in the stadium. Are you AI? No. Although I could become a VTuber. What if I just used like an AI thing and turned myself into like Vinny Jr. and then cried the whole time? Who is your favorite YouTuber or streamer? My favorite streamer is Onepixel. I'm sure you guys know Ona or Oni. As a fellow German, I used to watch Onepixel when he had like triple digit viewers, when he had like 100 viewers or something. And I always just thought he was really funny. And I played a lot of Counter-Strike as well, so I really liked Onepixel before he was this big. Bass. And then YouTuber, aside from Stein, because Stein's obviously the GOAT. I most enjoyed. I like Rabona TV. You guys know what I'm talking about. I just really like, he makes like 10-minute long football videos, like a little bit of like football journalism essentially. I really like his content. Boner TV. Rabona TV. We definitely overhyped the return fixture of Bayern PSG. Yeah, I think so as well. Although the match has been good, right? Like it's been really close. There's been a couple of shots that have been really close. Olise had that curler in the first half that almost went in. Oh, that's a good through ball from Kimmich. Little spin action from Pavlovic. Leimer's looking for a cross. I just don't think that Bayern needs to be trying to cross the ball in. I think you need to get Luis Diaz to shoot. That was a nice flat shot, but it wasn't anything to write home about. I think, excuse me, I think they need to have Diaz shoot. They need to have Olise shoot. The problem is, I think Bayern's really good at like transition as well, but they don't really get the opportunity much because PSG is, I mean, if they have the ball and they're running up the field, they're sending like 3 or 4 people up. You know, they're not really like running after the ball. So Bayern at best, you know, on the return is going to be running into like 7 players or so. So they don't really have the chance to transition the way they did in the first leg. But you got to give PSG credit. You know, they've really held their own so far. All right. Sorry, I was getting distracted by the ref. Hold on, Emery with the nutmeg. Is this going anywhere? This referee's being paid. Look, it's not been the best performance reffing wise, but let's be honest here. Bayern just missed the goal a couple too many times. They had a couple of good chances, right? Like I've seen Olise make those. I've seen Musiala make those. The question is, are they going to start subbing in some other players? Are you going to start bringing in Goretzka for Musiala? Right? Like, what are your options? Let me look at the Bayern bench real quick. Maybe. I mean, they only have Nicolas Jackson, Karl Lennart, Leon Goretzka as options. Is their bench this thin? Why do we just have, why does Bayern, well, I almost said we, well, hold on, pause. They have 2 keepers, 5 defenders, 2 midfielders, and an attacker. I mean, we don't have, like, I said we again, goddammit. They just don't have any options here. Like, you really only have 3 offensive substitutions you can make to score goals. And you don't, like, Lennart Karl's good. Goretzka's fine. Like, is Gnabry injured or is he out? Gnabry is injured. Rest for the season. That sucks. Wisdom Mike. Yo. That name is tough as hell. I don't know why, but your voice sounds different in stream. Yeah, so it's just the YouTuber voice, right? Like, it's like watching a Mr. Beast video. Oh, Doué! That was a great shot. That almost went in. Neuer's been keeping them alive. Honestly, it could have easily been 3-0 for PSG. But yeah, it's like Mr. Beast, you know. If you've ever watched like a Mr. Beast video versus a Mr. Beast stream. They're taking off Dembele just what? Just to not have him get injured or what? That was a beautiful goal by Dembele. He put that top in. Pew! Neuer dropped a stinker in the first leg and a Yashin in the second leg. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. This man's been on. He knows. He knows this might be his last Champions League. Do you play Minecraft? I don't. My little brother was trying to put me on, but I was too unk to figure it out. That would be fun though. Minecraft streams one of these days. Freiburg tomorrow. Yeah, that might be a good time. I might stream that, but probably not. Like I said, I'm going out of town Thursday evening, so tomorrow evening. So I got a lot of videos to prepare because I need to have uploads for YouTube for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I got to make 4 videos. I got a video about Olivia Rodrigo cooking, because she's about to win the La Liga title before Kyle Mbappe. And then I'll maybe do something on like the Balloon d'Or ranking, maybe something on the Real Madrid locker room drama. We'll talk about the Champions League final or this match. We'll see. Do you like Subnautica? I have the game. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Mendes is in the box. Ah, lost the ball to Neuer. I have Subnautica bought, but I haven't played it yet. See, that's the plan. Like, if you want to watch me play variety stuff, go over to Twitch. I'm going to keep my YouTube separate for football content. So watch along streams, stuff like that. But on Twitch, we've been playing GeoGuessr. We played some RV there yet the other day. Played a little bit of Overwatch with one of my buddies. Played a bunch of FIFA so far. So, all right, Luis Diaz has got the ball. He's looking for a shot, but they're just in his way. He's got nowhere to go. Probably just play it out wide to Musiala again. He's just looking for a shot, but it's just like, I don't think it's going in from there. Not like that, at least. Hear me out. Play Roblox over my dead body. If Arsenal wins Champions League, will you collab with Stein? I just got to send him an email, to be honest, because he was in the chat the other day, and we were talking about collab. Maybe we'll do something big for the World Cup. Maybe we can do like a World Cup recap. What do you guys think Stein and I should do if we collab? Because I think we should do something like big, you know? Do like an 8-minute video or something, 10-minute video. Maybe like World Cup predictions with Stein. That could be fun. Have him on Discord, talk about who we think's gonna win Champions League, or the Champions League, the World Cup. That could be fun. Say Bayern München. Bayern München. Like that. Buzz, would you buzz cut if Germany wins the World Cup? Yeah, I'll do it. Hold me accountable. If Germany wins the World Cup, I'll get a buzz cut. That was a nice touch by Luis Diaz. Run down the wing. Cuts back in. Plays it back. Davies. Who did they sub out for Davies, by the way? I missed it. Kim came in for Ta and Stanisic. Oh, because Ta got injured and was on a yellow, and Stanisic. I don't know about Stanisic. I feel like Stanisic's been playing really well, though. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm your 800th Instagram follower. Thanks, buddy. I gotta figure out what to do with Instagram. I don't know if I was built for this whole fucking influencer shit, you know? I just want to make football content and play video games and have a good time. When Kaká IRL stream? Sooner than later. Rabona TV shouted you out. He is streaming. Did he actually? Did he actually, or are you just taking the piss? I did see the comment. Can you please shout out Bex?
Yes, Calcio Showcase. Thanks for coming through. So far, it has been a If you're comparing it to the previous leg, it has been a little bit of a disappointment. But nothing was ever going to live up to that first leg, that's for sure. But still, there's been moments.
That's my goat right there. Hey, Obsidian and Mustafa, are you guys just gonna kiss or what? What are you guys fucking beefing for over there? What's going on? Can you shout me out? No, I'll time you out though if you ask me again. We'll play a little game. I need more goals. Yeah, me too, brother. Oh, what a little skill by Doué. Sheesh. Hey, that would have been crazy. Can we make out? No, my wife wouldn't like that. 20 more minutes. What are we going to do? What is Bayern going to do? Please. Please, Bayern. I need this. My mom's kind of homeless. Can we get one more at least? This is getting boring low key. Dude, honestly, and I feel like it's the problem is that they scored so early to where in my head, that ass, I'm thinking like we might just get a couple, like we might just get 9 more goals. You know, this might be a 9-9 aggregate, right? Oh, it's a good ball to John. Great touch. Trying to see what he can do with it. Barcola's got it. Takes a shot. Hits the outside of the net. It was a good try. Honestly, it looks like PSG is closer to scoring a second than Bayern is to scoring a first. Davies has got the ball. PSG is mad that someone's laying on the floor, but they're not interrupting the game. I think they stood up again, though, so it's fine. Pavlovic, that's a nice pass to Kane. We need to see a little bit of magic from these star players. What are we doing? Olise, that was never going through, is it? Have you ever heard of Formula 1? Yes. Yes, I have. I have heard of it. What color should I choose for braces? Black and yellow. I'm scared. I was gonna make a video calling it like PSG won the Champions League. After this, they go through. But if you guys remember the Club World Cup incident, I gambled all my aura, and Chelsea ended up winning that game. So I'm scared to do it again. I don't want to jinx it, you know. I can't afford to have another jinx on my punto. You already brush your teeth today? Yeah, twice a day, buddy. I got bad teeth. Like they look nice and straight, but I have, I think, like 3 crowns. Wait, one. I have an implant. I had to get a tooth pulled because I got a fucking infection. I had a root canal on this tooth over here. And the root canal broke. Fucking snapped in half. So it got infected at the top. And I remember I was in the States. I was at a festival out in Michigan called Electric Forest. And I'm like, oh, dude, my mouth hurts so bad. It's like a 6-day camping festival. And I just remember like flying home. I'm fucking throwing up. Like I was just doing bad, you know. And I went to the dentist. And they're like, yeah, we got to pull this bad boy. I'm like, oh, fuck, dude. So they pulled that shit. And then I got an implant. So I got like 3 crowns, an implant. Yeah. Hope you get well. Well, I appreciate it. I'm good now, you know. Just have to get that tooth pulled. Bro's eyebrows are majestic. Thanks. They just grow like that. You live in Germany or USA now? I currently am in the US. And that's the reason I had a little hiatus back in October, like October to February, where I wasn't able to upload videos because I was waiting for my green card. My wife and I got married, and dude, Barcelona's getting gangbanged over here. Sheesh. Come on, Bayern. We need lock in 15 minutes. Give me at least one goal. Give me something. Give me something to work with here. We need a little bit of excitement, you know? We need a goal from Bayern, not from PSG. If PSG scores, might as well just start playing GeoGuessr, to be honest. PSG is on the attack again. I mean, honestly, I said it before. I'll say it again. I think PSG looks like they're closer to scoring a second goal than Bayern is to scoring the first. The way he's looking for a shot. Oh, dude, that was close. That was close. Rabona shouted you out at 22-19. Match time. Let's see. Let's give it a little yander.
Videos, daily recaps of the World Cup, as well as watch-alongs. Not daily watch-alongs, but plenty of watch-alongs for you guys to join in on.
Douay went out. L substitution. He said 20. Oh, 22. Hold on. I'm at the wrong timestamp.
Oh, I see. Bex. Shout out Bex.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Appreciate that, the kindness there.
That's my boy. W streamer, W content creator. Rabona TV. That's my boy. Love that man's content. I don't see PSG bottling. Yeah, I don't either, to be honest. PSG looks so mature today. They look like a MILF. You know what I'm saying? Dembele, 3rd minute, is actually so funny, though. Just like early goal and then nothing after. At least in terms of goals, you know. Like I said, I think this game could have had more. I think Bayern has had great chances. Tattoo walkthrough win. Maybe Champions League final or something like that. Down the road. There's a couple on here that are a little bit more sentimental and stuff, so. And I don't think Bayern should have gotten the penalty earlier. I'm a stand on business. I think Atleti should have gotten one yesterday, but it doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Davies is looking fine, I guess. It's letting Diaz go in a little bit closer to the box, having Davies push out to the flag, and having Diaz play a little bit more central. But they just cannot find their way through. How is that not a foul? Diaz is getting a yellow. Diaz got the yellow for complaining instead of a free kick. You need a Riz line for a baddie. Oh, hold on. The Nicolas Jackson substitution. Do you have a mirror in your pants? Because I see myself in them. Is John about to score here? Oh, dude. John was so close. Would you become a Schalke fan for 1 million subs? No. Absolutely not. When are we getting a hairline reveal? Champions League final. Champions League final. May 30th. Be there, be square. See, this is the problem for Bayern, though. Like, they don't have the quality off the bench that they need right now, I don't think. And the Bayern player, like the Bayern fans just keep throwing shit onto the pitch like it's not them needing 2 goals, brother. Rigged robbery. I don't. Even if they got that penalty, Bayern would still be down a goal. So I don't know. Coutinho's got the ball. He's looking for a cross. Plays it too far over. John's got it out the other flag now. And it's gone out. Another corner. Dude. Joao. Dude. Joao Neves is just fucking rage baiting him. That's so funny. Guys, Bayern is not getting robbed, dude. Come on, be so serious. I mean, actually, okay, yeah, I agree. It should have been a free kick. They didn't even show the replay on stream, but from what I saw initially, I think that should have been a free kick. You can't say it'd be the same if they gave him a penalty. Bayern could have scored and the match could have been changed. True, I guess. But it just like, again, I think when the ball is coming from behind and the ball was going clear anyways, it hitting his hand didn't change the course of the game. It's not like the ball was being played into the box by a Bayern player. Now, if Bayern had the ball and kicked it into the box or was playing a pass or something, then yes, I agree. Give him the penalty every day of the week for sure. His hands out, like, you know, fine. But the ball was going out. If I remember correctly, Vitinho or Emery or whoever had it was clearing it. It was just kicking it out. So, what do you think about Turkey qualifying for the World Cup? Dude, that barely, by the way. Turkey barely qualified. They should make it out of the group stage. They probably won't make it further than that. Which is weird because I think they've got like a pretty talented squad. I don't know what's missing, you know? They just don't look convincing as a team. I don't know. Let me fire up another poll real quick. So I just realized I still have the poll from the first half. Is Bayern scoring a goal? Is Bayern taking it to extra time? I guess that's the appropriate question, right? Let's fire up this one. Wait, actually, yeah, that's a good one. Start a poll. Was Bayern... All right. Was Bayern robbed or not? Polls in the chat. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let me know if Bayern was robbed or not. And also, I feel like some of you guys are just hate watching PSG. So you're just saying that. But I don't know. I don't think this referee's done a great job. Shout out Remy for following over on Twitch. Appreciate you, buddy. Little shot from Mendes towards goal. Play M83 Midnight City. Dude, that's a banger. Holy shit. That song can feed generations. Bayern is losing this game? Yeah, as of right now, for sure. I don't think they're getting 2 goals. I'm going to be honest. It's just a bummer. You know, I really thought we were getting a little bit more out of this match. It started off with a bang. And unfortunately, it's just been not quite the quality that we've been looking for since. How old is Leonard Kahl right now? He's 18 now? I thought he was like 16. Wait, why has the media been lying? I thought he was 16. Oh, Juicebox falling over on Twitch. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you. I thought he was 16. Yeah, this referee is like fucking out of his mind, to be honest. I'm starting to see it now, actually. I take back everything I've said. This referee is a fucking cuck. Like, I don't agree that he's made like nothing but wrong decisions, but come on. Just for the plot, you know? Like, just for the plot, just give us a little, just give, oh, Upamecano is mad that he's getting subbed out. Well, but someone's got to go, right? Yo, how peak would it be if the 5'2" German Messi scores 2 goals? Ref is so shit, he deserves to be flushed down the toilet. I agree. They probably should have thrown the toilet paper at this guy instead. Mendes is out. Okay. I mean, I get it. As a coach, tactically speaking, you're probably like, you know what? 10 more minutes, like, we'll be able to hold it. But I don't know. The thing that sucks is if it goes to extra time, then you're missing the player. And you've got what, 3 weeks to prepare for the finals, so you've got some time. You got 3.5 weeks to rest up, and PSG is sitting pretty at first. Okay, bro, it's actually getting kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this man needs a yellow card. That was Luis Diaz has been getting bullied. It's about time. It's about time. Can you please click the FA button? If you do, you're the GOAT. If you're not, you're anyways. Do you know Jack sucks at life? I don't. I can't believe we're getting another Harambol performance here. At this point in time, even the ref needs a card. Hey, I'm stealing that and I'm putting it in the video. All right, we got Davies as a winger before GTA 6. Oh boy, the PSG fans are happy. They know what this means. Because they're kicking the shit out of Arsenal, to be honest. I can't imagine that. Although, I didn't really ever pay attention to physics class. How does it work if you've got something coming at full force going into, like, you know, unstoppable, what is it, immovable object, stoppable force, unstoppable force? Because PSG feels like the unstoppable force, and Arsenal for sure is the immovable object. Why aren't you starting for Bayern? Because I'm a Dortmund fan. Thanks for following over on Twitch, Weeby. Diaz is cutting in. Come on, give me a goal. That's a good cross. Oh, God, almost had it. All right, Lima is begging for a handball again. Ref immediately says no. Is VAR going to intervene? Probably not. It didn't seem like enough players were complaining to where they felt like they had a chance of winning it over. Ooh, another great shot by Barcola. It's going out, and it's a corner for PSG. 1% chance. Yeah, do you guys remember a couple of years ago when Joselu came in and scored 2 on Bayern? And that was crazy. Whose leg was that? Was that Hernandez's leg, or was that it's never a handball. That was never a handball. Do you still support Mississippi? That's the only miss who's pippy I would sippy. That's all I can think about when I hear that state. But hold on, play to Barcola. Oh, if Barcola has a better touch right there, it's going all the way in. Kane is seeing his Ballon d'Or fleeing like Arsenal's PL trophies. Yeah. I think it's tough. Like, winning the Bundesliga is not enough. You got to win more than just the Bundesliga. Bayern comeback. How many minutes of extra time do we think we're getting? Like 4 minutes? 5 minutes? Davies cross. Kane's not quite there. Bayern fans probably thought this was going to go differently. I think the whole world thought this was going to go differently. 4 minutes, 3 minutes. 5 minutes, 7 minutes. 7 minutes is a little long. 1 minute is a little too short. I think 5 minutes sounds about right. Luis Enrique really built a monster. I can't lie. Bex, I think Dembele is winning the Ballon d'Or again, just like PSG will win the UCL. That would be crazy, wouldn't it be? If we enter a Dembele era, like we really went from Ronaldo and Messi to Dembele. Can you ban the Arsenal fan? No, come on. Even Arsenal fans are welcome here. Everyone's welcome here. We don't discriminate. We just hate everybody. Five minutes of extra time. Let's see. Boom. 5 minutes. I don't believe it. You know what would be sad if Bayern scores a goal right here, because then for even like 2-3 minutes, it feels like Bayern maybe had a chance, but it wouldn't have been enough anyways, right? I mean, it'll be a good final. I don't think PSG is going to put 5 past Raya. I think Summer was just having a stinker of a match that... Jackson! Oh. I think if Jackson plays it out there instead of playing it towards goal, maybe that would have been better, but... I saw someone say Saka was going to win the Ballon d'Or since Arsenal would win the treble, or the double. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? I mean, it's already not a debate, but my God, that would be... Let's go down Juice Box. Best football game of all time? Bayern Brazil. Oh shit. Oh shit, I hit the time. I hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Now we're up to date. And then I think my favorite match of all time was the World Cup final, 2014. Oh, Diaz. Oh, if that ball goes through, it's a goal. Lennart Kahl was right there. And their fans will say Saka is better than Messi. Saka, they're already saying that. They're saying that regardless, bro. Oh, boy. Please, Bex, I need this. Ban the Arsenal fan. My mom's kind of homeless. The 2014 game was peak, but Messi didn't win the World Cup, sadly. Well, here's the thing. Messi got to win the World Cup. Last World Cup, right? So, it's fine. He doesn't need to. All right, lock it in. 2.5 minutes. I'm not reading chat anymore. I'm watching the game. Come on. We need 2 goals. Actually, never mind. We need 2 goals. I'm not locking in until we get 1 goal. I'm not locking in until we get 1 goal. Oh, man. How old is Doué? Like 24, 25? John's been delivering, bro. Man of the match for sure. Right? 100%. That man's been running circles around everyone. Doué about to have a second Champions League before Mbappé has his first. Ain't that crazy? Oh, the terrorism ball from PSG, bro. They get a free kick and they just kick it out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Are we going to see anything from Bayern here? I don't think so. Michael Olise has been nowhere to be found today. He had a couple of good... Well, that's not true. He had a couple of good shots. Hold on. Kane's got the ball. Oh, that's it. That's it. Hold on. 1 more minute. 1 more minute. Oh. This is gonna be heartbreak for Bayern fans. I think that's just a little not enough and too late. I think it's not enough. I think it's too late. You guys have like a minute. You guys are like gotta go. But hey, hold on. If they win, Harry Kane Balloon d'Or for sure. They gotta get that. They literally have like 20 seconds. PSG is on the press. Neuer is playing it over to Davies. Davies is he knows the pressure's on. He plays it over to Pavlovic. And they know you got to make history right now. You either make history or you're out. Either the season's over or you make history right now. We're 10 seconds over. The refs got to give it like at least another minute. But if PSG, Lise stumbles over the ball and it's out. I think that might be it. I think that might be it. And of course we're having cramps now. Of course we're having cramps now. I mean, that I would be having a cramp right now as well. If this is how, if I was a PSG player, I'd be having the cramp of my life right now. I mean, that was a fantastic goal. You cannot stop that, but that's what they've been needing all game. It's just too late. Is it over? Is it full time officially? Full time? All right. GG's in the chat. GG's in the chat. Well, that was a match. That was a match if I've ever seen one. What do we do with that, chat? What do we do with that? PSG is in the final. Congratulations. Also, congratulations to Arsenal. Not what we were expecting. I don't think that's what anyone was expecting / hoping for. I think we're all hoping for a little bit more action. Say prayers for Arsenal. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to jinx it. Because honestly, I think the final is open, right? Like Arsenal has shown that they can keep a clean sheet. They've shown that they can go 1-0. I know last year Arsenal and PSG faced off and PSG ended up winning that match, but it's a different year. Thanks for following over on Twitch, broski. And PSG won UCL. Congratulations. Let's not write them off. Let's not write Arsenal off. I don't want to see Arsenal win as much as the next person, but they've made it this far. And honestly, you know, it's going to go one or two ways, right? Either Arsenal loses the final and it'll be like, well, it's the history of Arsenal. They had to make it to the final for the plot just to bottle it again, right? And if they win it, we're not going to hear the end of it forever because they're going to have gone undefeated throughout the Champions League this year. And they're going to be the Invincibles 2.0. So thanks for following over on Twitch. Alpingo. Appreciate you, buddy. Mamma mia. PSG is in the final again. 2 years in a row. Right after Mbappe left PSG. Maybe he's the problem after all. Or hear me out. Maybe, just maybe, Vinny Jr. and Mbappe are both the problem. Hot take. Hot take. Maybe we got to get rid of both of them. Fuck it. Send Bellingham out there as well. Let me pause the time real quick again here. Final score on aggregate, 5-6. That's crazy. That's 11 goals. Too shy of the most goals ever in a UCL knockout round fixture. Real Madrid is the problem. Probably, to be honest. Bex, play Minecraft. One day, 100%. We'll definitely play Minecraft eventually. Just not today. Saka will not solo PSG. All it takes is one tap in. All it takes is one tap in. Let me know in the chat real quick. Who do you think is winning the Champions League now that the final is official? Do you guys think PSG is taking the whole thing again? You think Dembele is winning back-to-back Ballon d'Ors before Martin Luther King Jr. ever even made it out of the group stage? Or do we think the mighty Arsenal is going invincible? Do we think the mighty Arsenal is going invincible? It would be fitting if they lost the final, having gone undefeated all season, right? Anthony? Yeah, W ball knowledge. Yeah, that one's tricky. That one's tricky. I don't know what to make out of this. I think the final is going to be closer than we might think it'll be. But at the same time, I think no one expected a 5-0 Inter Milan versus PSG match last season either. I mean, Inter played so well all season just to bottle the quadruple. Dortmund winning the Champions League? Yeah. One of these days. One of these days. They have to, right? One of these days, they have to. Yeah. All right. Real quick, shameless self-promo. You guys know I'm not earning a penny making content right now because I have beef with YouTube. So let's do this. Let me spam my Twitch in the chat. I will be live on Twitch every day next week. Going to be playing some FIFA, going to be playing some GeoGuessr, going to be doing whatever. You know, we'll just be hanging out, having a good time over on Twitch. Football will be, like, football content will be on YouTube. So any watch-alongs, stuff like that. If you don't care about watching Unk suck ass at video games, don't worry about it. But if you want to see Unk play some video games and you just want to hang out with your boy Bex a little longer, go over to Twitch. For now, I think that might be it from me. In the near future, we're going to have watch-alongs. We're going to be watching Man City title race, if it stays close. We're going to be watching the Coppa Italia final. We're going to be watching the DFB Pokal final. We're going to be watching the FA Cup final. And we're going to be streaming every single day during the World Cup. Every single day, except for one. I got a wedding to go to. So we're going to do that. And I unfortunately won't be around for the El Clasico this weekend, but congratulations to Olivia Rodrigo for winning a La Liga title before Mbappe. So, haha, Javier, appreciate you following over on Twitch. Hyperkai, appreciate you following over on Twitch. Thank you again for everyone that hung out with me today. It's been less exciting than I thought it was going to be, but the good news is May 30th, hairline reveal. I will show you guys my hairline, and also we're going to be crowning another Champions League winner. The season's coming to an end. I can't wait. Arsenal versus PSG. That's going to be absolute cinema. And I think that's it. I hope you guys get a good night's of sleep. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Thank you for being you. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the kind kind comments, right? Thanks for being funny. Thanks for being who you are. I hope you guys drink enough water, get some good sleep. If you guys have exams coming up, I hope you guys do well on your exams. I hope, you know, you have a lot of people in your life that love you. I hope the air that you're breathing is fresh. Go get some sleep. If you're in the US, go have some fun. All right, I'm just yapping. I'm out of here. I'm in the stream. Love you.